possibly be the third show vlog that you guys seen in a row, and I'm really sorry about that because they might be getting kind of boring now. But we've been showing a lot and I've not really had a whole lot of time to film anything else besides just vlogging what we're doing, which has been we're showing. So we could possibly be going to another show tomorrow if the weather actually cooperates. We tried doing this show earlier this month and it got canceled and rescheduled to this weekend. I'm kind of glad it did get rescheduled because the first time we went I wasn't planning on taking bits, but this time I am because I've had 3 more weeks to work with him and I'm really happy with how he's going. So fingers crossed I'll get to take him to the horse show tomorrow. He's been practicing his trailer loading and I'm actually going to work on it again today and just load him on the trailer and let him eat some food. Hopefully he'll get on the trailer, hopefully it won't rain, hopefully everything will just go the way I want it to go. Normally for this show, since it's just right down the road and it's only a 1-day show, we will like jump and do whatever sort of prep we need to do the day before the show, so that's what we would be doing today. But it's gonna be a little different this time because the ponies that are showing get their feet done today. So I really need Bits not to get sore after this because I really want to show them tomorrow. The horses that are showing won't be jumping today. Bits jumped a few days ago and then Riley jumped Cricket yesterday. I'm gonna insert some footage of that. And also Kane and Bacardi jumped this week, so I'm probably gonna just insert some video of them too because why not? So I'll let you guys watch that and I'll see you in just a second. I need to go hack Bits before he gets his feet done, which I need to get a move on doing that if I want to have time to do that. So that is what I'm going to go do. Also, I leave for vacation on Sunday, so in 2 days, and I made all of the morning grain for the horses that the girls will need to make it a little simpler for them because they get most of their supplements in the morning and that can be a lot to deal with for 16 horses. So my tack room is currently being taken over by bags of grain. My helmet is really dirty. There's a frog up here. Hi, bunny. We finally got a hold of my farrier, and so like I said, we're gonna be on vacation next week, and so he was supposed to be here today, and then because there's so many horses on the property, we split them into 2 days, so half of them were gonna get done today and then half of them were scheduled for next week, which we're gonna be gone. When we told him we needed to reschedule, he scratched out the wrong day, so he scratched out today instead of next week's day. So he is not going to be here today. It's like a little frustrating because bits really needs done. I guess it's kind of good because I don't have to worry about him getting sore from getting his feet done. The only issue is, can he hold his shoe on for one more day? That's gonna be a big task for him. It's not super loose, but you can tell that it's not gonna last much longer. And then I was gonna do a training ride on Roxy, but she pulled the shoe. So that's that.
The next one I'm on is cricket, and even though Riley was planning to show him this weekend, he'd had a lot of kids riding him that week, so I just hacked him around today because he was probably really in need of a day where he could just hang out with me.
Chloe.
So what you don't get to see sometimes is how quickly I try to move in the mornings to get things done before the kids get out here for lessons, because when the kids are out here, my productivity goes down by a lot. So basically, I tried to get through as many horses as I possibly could this morning, along with like feeding them and everything else I have to do. And then the kids got out here for lessons, so Bella is on Frankie today, and Riley was just kind of hacking Pablo around before Chloe had a lesson on him. And then after Chloe was done with Pablo, Bailey had a lesson on Marco to get ready for the show tomorrow. For Bailey's lesson, we just did some trot pole courses and just like went over everything she would need to know for shows, because tomorrow was going to be her first horse show ever, so I just wanted her to feel as prepared as possible. This is their secret handshake, and they clearly know it very well.
I finished up with all of my lessons today. Everyone had really great rides. Bailey is planning to show Marco tomorrow, and she did awesome on him today. The hard part of my day is over. Lessons are kind of exhausting. Bella and Chloe are staying with Riley to hang out a little bit at the barn, so I ordered us all lunch, and I just have 2 to lunch. Geronimo is the first one, and then I need a lunch cane, and then I just need to ride Aqua and Bacardi, and I think that's it for the day. So it's gonna be like an easier day, and I'm hoping that we can just get through all of this really quickly, get the horses fed dinner, and have time to swim tonight and just relax a little bit, even though I have a million things I need to do.
baby boy.
Kane is gonna go practice his trailer loading because if you've seen any of my vlogs when we've taken him to shows, he's just not the best loader. But we recently put a ramp on one of our trailers and he seems to really like the ramp and he's been loading great, but we're still practicing to make sure he continues to walk on because I would like to be able to show him again. I love showing him, I love riding him, he's a really good horse. But if we can't get him on the trailer, it's kind of a problem. So he's just gonna come practice, have some grain for him so he can have a little snack and just hang out on the trailer and realize that it's not so bad in there. Though it probably is pretty bad, it probably sucks.
And just to clarify, when you guys are watching this, I didn't just walk him onto the trailer and literally turn him around and walk him right back off. I just didn't figure anybody wanted to spend 5 minutes of their life watching me stand on the trailer with a horse.
It's his turn to go practice. I'm about ready to drop his food. This is really important today because I'm planning on taking him to the show tomorrow. So obviously we'll feel better if he just walks right on today, but we'll see how he is.
Bits and Kane walked on perfectly today. They both seem to really like the ramp, so hopefully things keep going well. After Bits, I grabbed Geronimo to work with him on his trailering because it's something that's never been taught to him before, and I also just want him to get used to the ramp because he's only seen it one time before this, so there was not a lot of pressure on him today. I just let him do whatever he felt comfortable with doing.
Only one horse left after this one, and then we just gotta feed, and then we are done for the day. I think it's like 4 o'clock. I'm really hoping we can be done by like 6:30. Just hope Bacardi and Aqua are good and we can just get this done quickly. As you can see, I changed. We got the horses fed and I went in and like took a really quick shower and just wiped all the dirt off of my body because I felt disgusting and I can't stand feeling like that. Put my swimsuit on and we just have to finish a few things up out here and then we're gonna have time to swim. I don't really have time to swim, but I think we deserve a little break to relax. I'll probably just hang out by the pool and try and still do a little bit of work because I need to edit a video from the last show.
The next day I didn't have time to vlog in the morning before we left for the horse show, so anyways, we are now at the horse show, and the very first thing I did when we got there was school Bits because I really didn't know what to expect from him, so I just wanted to give myself plenty of time to help him find his brain if need be. He had been to one horse show years ago to do walk trot, like he didn't even canter at the horse show. So today was a pretty big day for him because it was his first time jumping anything off property. And let's keep in mind that this horse is super green over fences. Like, he's only jumped 2 courses at home, and this has really only been happening like the past month or so of his life because he's just now getting things together. He's just been very slow to mature, but he's getting there. After I was done with Bits, Riley got on Cricket and Bailey got on Marco, and they schooled them a little bit before the show started. The first ones to show this morning are Bailey and Marco. They did ground poles, and like I said earlier, this is Bailey's first horse show ever, and I'm really proud of her. I think she did awesome today. She ended up winning both of the over fences and was 3rd in the under saddle, so a nice way to start your horse show career. Riley did Cricket and cross rails today. She really hasn't ridden this pony a lot lately at all. It was kind of a last minute thing to bring him to the show for her, but I think Riley did a nice job with him, and they got some ribbons over fences. I rode Bits in the cross rail under saddle to get him back in the ring before he went into jump because I just wanted to make sure he still felt okay in the ring and have him as set up for success as possible. So yeah, Riley and I competed against each other for the first time, and since I know everyone will ask, no, she didn't beat me, but let me just tell you, this under saddle that we did was like the Hunger Games. There was a whole bunch of us that started the class, and only a few of us made it to line up.
Everybody walk your horse.
So, you know, Bits and I are just cantering along in our own little world, and then I see out of the corner of my eye a horse running down the quarter line with no rider and another pony close behind that's about to buck its rider off. And then I remember that Riley's in this class, so I start looking around for her to make sure she's okay. And also before all of this, another horse excused itself from the ring because the girl was having some issues, so it was a real chaotic class, but Riley and I made it out alive. Bits handled the chaos very well, and I'm super proud of him for that, and from what I could see, Cricket handled it well too. Bits was awesome for his over fences. He jumped everything and honestly was really fun to show. He was a perfect boy again to get on the trailer to go home, so if everything continues on this path with him, he will definitely be coming to more shows. What was supposed to be my 2018 Thoroughbred Makeover horse has finally jumped at his first horse show. A few years late, but better late than never. Horses deserve to develop on their own timeline, so he's been allowed to take his sweet time to mature. But I'm really happy with how he's starting to go, and he sure is going to be a cool horse with a little more time.